Hi everyone, Audrey here. Welcome to Wild Bush and Grit. I'm ecstatic about today's subject, and the reason is I think my quest for the best all-around big game cartridge, for me at least, is over because I found it. This is the 6.8 Western. It's been announced about 2 years, maybe 3 years ago by Winchester and Browning. Why am I so excited about this cartridge here? Is to me it's the true sequel to the 270 Winchester. And to me, the only thing that could better the 270 Winchester is a 270 Winchester with a better twist rate. Okay, what's held back the 270 Winchester actually is the slow twist rate the rifle we're coming with, and that's prevent the 270 caliber to actually be on the stage at long range competition shooting. There's no reason why the 6.5 was there, the 7mm are there, and what happened to the 270? You know, why not? And the reason is just the 270 Winchester, which was highly popular. I think it was probably, I'm sure there's a couple, some others, but like the 270 Winchester was the most popular 270 cartridge. But because of that slow twist rate, it couldn't stabilize high BC bullets. Okay, it wasn't a flaw, so to speak, back then when this cartridge came. I think it was in 1925. The goal there was speed. Okay, they were trying to push bullet faster and faster for a flatter trajectory, which was right. But today in modern time, I think the 6.5 Creedmoor actually laid the ground for it. You know, like it's made people aware of what high BC bullet could do. Higher BC means more energy downrange. And look at the comparison with the 6.5 Creedmoor here, where also known as the 6.5 Needmore. And it just looks like the 6.5 went to the gym, you know, and pump up some iron and came back like super buffed, and I'm all for that. And this new version of that capable long-range cartridge is now capable of taking game at very good distance. The higher BC of these bullets makes that 270 able to bring down a moose at 650 yards, you know, with 1500 of foot-pounds of energy. That's massive. That's a lot. You know, we're talking about like 165 grain bullets going out of the barrel at, took a note here, close to 3,000 feet per second. Insane. What's not to like about that, right? Super flat trajectory, deadly on game, and it's something that I'm definitely into. I love to compare apple to apple, and in this case it's difficult because there are not many 270 caliber out there. We know it's better than the 270 Winchester. We also know it's also better than the 270 Winchester Short Magnum. The next thing I think I can compare it to, and it's actually for me it's neck to neck, like they're both equivalent. If you were to show me bullet weight in grain with their maximum velocity, I wouldn't be able to tell between the 7mm Remington Magnum and the 6.8 Western. They are so close. I'm looking at the data from Hodgdon Reloading Center online, and of course the 7mm has a little bit more options available because it's an older cartridge, and it ranged from 100 grain all the way up to 180 grain bullet for the 7mm. And the 6.8 is 110 grain bullets to 175 grain bullet. And when I'm looking at, you know, when I'm comparing the velocity of each, it's like sometimes the 6.8 is higher in terms of maximum for some weight, and sometimes the 7mm is higher for some weight. I don't know exactly what gives, but this is published data, and I can't tell from this number which one is better. Okay, for example, 110 grain bullet in 7mm. Maximum speed is rated at 3,456. Same weight bullet in the 6.8 Western, 110 is rated at 35 and 82, so it's a little bit more than 100. But some bullet weight are faster on 7mm and some are, you know, faster on the 6.8. Knowing all this, if you put it in the context that we're talking about a short action, okay, we're talking about a short action cartridge here, and with Magnum performance, it's not labeled as such, but it's a Magnum. The edge, what I see here is the edge is still goes toward a 6.8 Western. Why? Because those bullets are thinner. It's a smaller diameter, right? It's a smaller caliber. At the same weight, if you're pushing the same bullet faster, the one that is longer is going to retain more energy because it has better BC. So that 7mm is slightly thicker. That 6.8 is slightly smaller. If it's smaller but at the same weight, therefore the 6.8 is longer, and it will have a better lethality downrange. Okay. So that gets me really, really excited. If we're thinking about the in terms of recoil, how bad is it? It's actually not that bad. I would say moderate. What do I consider high? I'd consider high all the big Magnum, all right? The Weatherby stuff, the 416 Rigby and all this. Those are like, in terms of free recoil energy, they're like 50 pound to 60 pound, okay? 4570, dear caliber of mine, this one is rated at 30 pound of free recoil. The 6.5 Creedmoor, just put it on the side, this one is 12 pound of free recoil energy. And the Western, the 6.8 Western is at 24, so it's double the Creedmoor in terms of recoil. But like 300 Win Mag, it's 30 pounds. The 270 WSM, it's 21 pounds, so it's only 2 pounds less than what the 6.8 Western is. I've been shooting 4570. I've been shooting 9.3 by 62. Actually, the bear I had this year, that was it was this, and the 9.3 62 was rated, if I remember correctly, around 30 pounds also of free recoil energy. So it's not that bad. This is why I call it moderate. Why do I call light? I would say even like Creedmoor is moderate light, but there's like much lighter than the Creedmoor. Like the 243, for example, is light, and some other 223. So in a nutshell, why do I like this new cartridge so much? It's the high efficiency it provides. It's those high BC bullets in 270 diameter, where the 6.5 Creedmoor had that range. It did not have the lethality, to kill ethically at distance, and now the 6.8 is actually giving us that power. And it's a short action, so the rifle that you will be carrying are going to be lighter than your standard or Magnum action, right? And it's like every ounce you can shave off your hunting gear will make a huge difference when you're up that hill for the 5th time, out of breath. You will be so happy to have those 2, 3, 4, 5 ounces of your load. Trust me, I've been there. But I do think here Winchester is definitely holding something. Definitely holding something. And it's for us, a consumer, to either, say, yeah, it's something that we're looking for. It's actually why I'm making this video. I want to make you aware that this exists. I'm building my ultimate big game hunting rifle for this season, and I honestly think, like, I built a rifle with that just simple idea in mind, which I wanted to have zero compromise on that rifle, like none. Everything had to be on point. And actually I found, I think, the perfect platform, and I'm getting my pieces here and here, but I'm going to talk about it in a couple of weeks. When I get everything, I'm going to show you. I truly believe that when that thing takes off, it's going to be quite a revolution in the hunting circle. So have a look at it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my work, if you've seen my other video, hit that like button. Let me know. I love getting your comments, folks. I love getting your feedback. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to help me even more, please use one of my affiliate link in the video description. You can shop there at no extra cost to you, and I'll make a little earning that can help me outputting even more content like this. So Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, folks. See ya.